Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow Room. Well, that was a good one, wasn't it? So we're working backwards through the alphabet, and we're still on Smetana. This is video 2 of at least 3 that will be devoted to the music of Smetana, and there's really quite a bit more than you thought there was, although there's a lot of duplication. Oh my, so much duplication. But we begin with an actual not duplication. On Dorian, the complete Czech dances, with Antonin Kubelik on books 1 and book 2. Book 1 is a bunch of polkas. Book 2 has all kinds of other Czech dances. You've got a Furiant and a Slepička. Slepička, that sounds fun. And Ovis and Medved. It's a bear dance, obviously, because Medved is a bear, and other things like that. So these are delicious, wonderful. If you like the Dvorak Symphonic dances, you'll like the Czech dances. I mean, what's not to love? It's simple and wonderful. Then we've got string quartets with the Pinoca Quartet. Oh gosh, these are fabulous too. Absolutely marvelous. I have so many versions of these pieces, but I don't care. Oh, look, the string quartets with the Smetana Quartet on Denon. This was a hot release back when it came out, an early digital recording, a reference recording. These are all like reference recordings, actually, all these Czech ones. Czech symphonic poems. Well, this is fun. It's the not Mavlast Smetana. It's with Václav Neumann and Jiří Bělohlavek and Vladimir Valek. On all of these, you get Richard III, Wallenstein's Camp, Håkon Jarl, the Solemn March for Shakespeare Celebrations, which is nifty, the Solemn Prelude in C major on the occasion of the laying of the foundation stone for the National Theater, yeah, Countrywoman Polka, Prague Carnival, which is an introduction in Polonaise, and it's really demented. Smetana wrote it like after he went insane, because he did. He went crazy. He had syphilis and deafness and craziness, and he wrote this Prague Carnival thing. It's a strange, disjointed piece. And another polka called 2 Hour Girls. Isn't that charming? Yeah. All right. So that's some unusual Smetana, not typically Smetish. And we've got Kubelik doing Mavlast from 1990 live at the Prague Spring Festival after he went back to Czechoslovakia. It was a big deal. And so that was exciting, although it's not his best recording. His best recording is the Boston one, I must say. Oh, look, Mavlast with the Royal Philharmonic and Libor Pešek. Beautiful performance, actually, on Virgin Classics. Mavlast with Karol Shana and the Czech Philharmonic. Oh, this is a Japanese Superphone mono thing. Shana was a great conductor. This is from 1950. His Dvorak stuff is like legendary, and his Fibich symphonies and things like that. Really first class. Oh, look, Kubelik doing Mavlast again with the Vienna Phil. It has the most exciting Sharka, if I recall correctly. It's on this one. It's really a dazzler. But the rest of it, like I said, Boston is the way to go. Then we've got, the Bartered Bride, the digital one with Zdeněk Kozler. That's really hot. This is really fantastic Bartered Bride. In modern sound with Jindřich Jindrak and Marie Vesela and Gabriela Benachkova Chapova and Jaroslav Horacek and all these other famous Czech people that you've never heard of. Well, Gabriela Benachkova is well known. Even when she was not a Chapova, she was well known. Then we've got, look at this, Mavlast, in case you were wondering. This is a Decca twofer. It's with the Israel Phil and Walter Weller and Istvan Kertész and the Detroit Symphony and Antal Dorati. So this is with Walter Weller. Let's see. And then you've got the Bartered Bride Overture and Goodies and Håkon Jarl and some Dvorak stuff. That's the Dorati stuff. It's Dvorak stuff I actually have this for, frankly, because you have the Prague Waltzes, the Nocturne, and the Czech Suite, and they are really beautiful performances. Wonderful performances. Let's see what else have we got here. Although is all that? Yeah, that's all Dorati stuff. Yay! Czech tone poems on Denon. This was the Classics Exposed series. I wrote the notes for this. That's why I have this. This is Mavlast with Neumann and the Czech Phil, which is nothing to sneer at. And Jeníček Sinfonietta with Zdeněk Kozler, a Taras Bulba with Kozler, and the Czech Phil, and the Dvorak Nocturno with the Prague Chamber Orchestra. Oh, isn't this a lovely disc? I'm so glad I wrote the notes for it. I really am. That was actually kind of a fun series of like Czech stuff. And then we've got My Vlast with Kubelik again and again and again and again. It's endless Kubelik My Vlast. I think he did 5 of them, at least. I mean, let's see. Was there an earlier one? And then there was Vienna and the one in Prague and Boston and Chicago, and this one. That's 5. I think there's 5. Maybe there's another one. This is with Bavarian Radio on Orfeo, and it's actually one of the least interesting of them. It's okay. The sonics aren't fabulous for some reason. I don't know. It just wasn't their best work. 2 discs of Smetana piano works with Jan Novotny piano, all kinds of little short things and adorable little numbers and the 6 character pieces, the big things, dreams. They're called dreams, 28 minutes, serious work. People don't pay any attention to these, but it's good music. Smetana's piano music. There's a lot of good stuff in there. Let's see, My Vlast with the Czech Philharmonic and Libor Pešek. This is in case you didn't want the one with the Royal Liverpool Phil or whatever that other one was I just talked about. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, there it was. It was this one, right? It was Royal Liverpool Phil. There we go, at Pešek. Well, here he is again, this time with the Czech Phil. I mean, he did all this stuff wonderfully. There's nothing to complain about. And then we've got Colin Davis doing My Vlast for a change with the London Symphony on the LSO label. Boy, was that forgettable. And then we've got Smetana String Quartets 1 and 2 with the Škampa Quartet. Very, very good. Of course, all the Czech quartets play this stuff well. I can have a stack of Czech quartets playing the Smetana quartets. And by the way, the second quartet is not as famous as the first quartet, which is subtitled From My Life, and it details Smetana's deafness and whatnot. It's very tragic work. But the second quartet is really fascinating. It's beautiful and timbrally very interesting, and you should give it a shot. If you only know the first quartet, you really should. You're gonna be happy. Then we've got My Vlast with Karl Shana and the Czech Philharmonic. I just went that. Got 2 of those. 2 of those for reasons that I can't explain. Zdeněk Matzal and the Milwaukee Symphony doing My Vlast on Telarc. Wonderful sonics. And Matzal was a very good conductor of Czech music. He's not as thrilling as some of the other guys, but he's not bad. I mean, he's not bad. The sound is beautiful. And this is the classic Karl Ancherl My Vlast on the Ancherl Gold Remastered Edition. It's number 1, the remastered gold, super gold thing edition. What a beautiful performance that is. There you go. So that's it. 7 million My Vlasts, but interspersed some other interesting things that you may not know. And those are the ones you should be paying attention to if you already have 500 or 600 copies of My Vlast, as evidently I do. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.